Hi, everybody. We're in the Gateway City, and the organ's pumping. The fans are dancing. Ready to watch the Blues play tonight. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. The Blue Jackets start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, it's denied by Bennington.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Quick feed to Roslovic. Takes the feed. Takes a shot. Absolutely no fear to get in front of the slap shot. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. Moves the puck. Holmquist carrying it ahead. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Quick pass to Werenski. Now he takes it over the line. He says, let's get physical on that play. And that's deflected. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Columbus has possession of the puck. And he takes the pass. With possession along the wall. Sends it in front. And that doesn't go as it's off a stick. Columbus takes possession along the wall. And now it's grabbed by Werenski. And that was a good heads-up read to make that save. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless. Columbus wins the offensive zone draw, and they'll start with the puck. And a nice save there as play continues. Columbus on the attack. Receives the pass. And that shot dies in traffic. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on and give his team a breather. Now lining up here for the face-off after a great shift there, Cheryl.
Yeah, in the offensive zone, they have all the momentum. Would be surprised to see a little stall at the face-off here to give their goaltender a little extra breather because he has been under siege, and you can see it on his face. He needs some rest.
Picked up along the wall by Crew. The Blues played along the wing. Big stop by the goaltender right in front. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Sillinger's taking it from his own end. Moves it quickly over to Severson. And he takes the dish. Scooped up along the wall by Nylander. Backhander! Nowhere for that shot to go through. Takes the feed. Sens moving the puck through his own zone. Great heads-up play to poke it away at the offensive end. The Blue Jackets carry it along the wall. Columbus walking that line. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Tremendous intensity here in the offensive zone. And they'll skate it out of the zone. And they'll dump it in. The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck. And there's the whistle icing the call. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Still no score in this one. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Merzlikins freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. The Blue Jackets cross the blue line and are on the attack. Just wide. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Columbus. Oh, save of the play. Whoa.
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James.
And Cheryl, listen to these fans here. They are getting loud. Some of them are getting on their feet here still, applauding that save we saw.
James, I think it's the appreciation for the desperation.
Strips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow.
You almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. Well, it's a quick release shot, James, but it goes off of the inside of the post. Sometimes it redirects out. This time, it redirects in.
The Blues draw first blood here in period number 1.
Now, it's been a bit of a scrappy play going back and forth here, James, but they get up by 1, and got to wonder if it now opens the game up.
Jenners won the draw inside the neutral zone. On the attack along the boards. The Blues look to start the transition game. Here's a short pass to Saad. And it's a quick pass to Hayes. Shot! And just got a piece of it to keep it out. Werenski's moving it ahead. Gaudreau's got it against the boards. And the stick breaks on the shot. Puck scooped up by Parayko. St. Louis with possession in their own zone.
Roslovic, Twig snaps him too, and he gets back to the bench to get a new one and back into the play.
Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Sends it down low. Columbus plays it against the boards. Denies him, he got all of it. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Columbus has had some good looks, but they still find themselves trailing in the first. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. To the low slot. Another stop.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Blues have taken a 1-0 lead. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, it serves up a little too sweet with that save. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Columbus is quick on the draw. Into the corner now. Moves it to Marchenko. Rips it. And that caroms off a body in the lane. That goes up the wires.
The Blue Jackets are working hard to get back in this game. They're wiring off the post, but they're generating offense. The coach, the staff, the entire team needs to stay confident here. They're generating the looks. They just have to find a way to execute.
Tries to get it over to Provorov. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. And he takes the feed. And that's deflected off someone in front. Quick feed to Bolduc. Pokes it away here in the neutral zone. Slides the puck over to Olivier. Now a quick pass to Corrali. Sends it out in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. The Blues will play it in their own end. Columbus has it near the wall. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. We got a penalty coming up here. Gets to the bench for the extra attacker. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
Well, it's kind of hard to protect a one-goal lead when you're sitting in the box and your team's shorthanded, James. The PK unit's going to have to find a way to stave off the power play here and get the job done.
Werenski's a steady defender who's known to join the rush. Thomas can be a big part of his squad scoring when he gets going with his game. I'm excited to see these players compete and give their team the edge. Now back to you.
Quick pass to Roslovic. Along the half wall with the puck. Looks to set up at the point now. Long jam in front, that's broken up. The Blue Jackets have it now. Oh, and that doesn't go well. Leddy stick handling in his own zone. Columbus takes possession of the puck. St. Louis will try to break out here shorthanded. Through center. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Columbus plays it along the wing. From behind the net. And makes the easy glove save. Binnington's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. The Blue Jackets win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Hayes slides into the face-off dot, and they'll continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Blue Jackets win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Gets a piece of it and will play on.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. St. Louis leads it 1-0. Columbus wins the draw. And that's off target as it hits a body. Tremendous stop with the blocker by Binnington.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but this team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Hayes hoping for some puck luck here on this face-off as they continue to play shorthanded.
Schen's almost back on the ice.
No room for that one to get through. The Blues kill off the penalty.
The next shift is critical, James. They had the opportunity on the power play to get back in it and get the equalizer. Now they're down by 1, so they have to manage some energy here, and they have to dictate pace and get back in the game.
The Blue Jackets gain possession. Handles the puck. Passes it in front. And that goes off a stick. And now he passes it to Hayes. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Handles the pass. The Blue Jackets played along the boards. Back to the point it goes. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Parayko's got the puck in his own zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Tries to feed it over to Hayes. The Blue Jackets have it against the wall. Denies him!
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Columbus has had a lot of chances here in this first period, but yet they still find themselves trailing before this first intermission. Tosses it on to Gaudreau. He carries the puck up along the wing. Columbus has it against the half wall. Moves it quickly over to Boquist. And he gets on that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Hammers the shot! Oh, what a stop! We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Here in the late goings of the period, the Blues lead it 1-0. The Blue Jackets win the draw. Here's a short pass to Werenski. Fires it on net. Big time save. Oh, he is looking good on their right. Oh, and another beauty stop right there.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Boquist lugging the puck. Moves it over to Texier. Columbus has it behind the net. And that pass is redirected. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. goes to work in the offensive zone. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Neighbors works the puck in his own zone. And he slides it quickly to Shen. And he's ridden off the puck. And he takes the feed. Denies him on the slapper. Knocked away. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Duke's got it in the offensive zone. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck along the boards. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Well, this is a huge timely penalty kill, James. Late in the frame, close game. You got to get to work with your work boots on, and you got to kill this part of the penalty.
St. Louis sends their man advantage here now for the first time this evening. Face off, they take the puck. The Blue Jackets work it through center. Gray uses the stick in the defensive end by True. Moves it to Bushnevich. The Blues looking against the half wall. Columbus gains possession under man. Gaining momentum along the wing. Can't maintain possession after that hit. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner.
Are you a super fan? Here's your chance to prove it. If you have the best decorated car or home, you could win ringside tickets to an upcoming game.
the draw here, and they're penalty killers. They go right back to work. Centering feed, and he denies that great opportunity there. Play rolls on. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Kyrou's got it in the defensive end. Quick feed to Thomas. Columbus gains possession shorthanded. Moves the puck across to Bede. Looking to make something happen at center. Quick pass to Bede. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. The Blues move it in. Shot with the stop. Here he is on the rebound. And there's another stop.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Schen's ready for the draw on this man advantage.
Morales' penalty is almost expired.
Here they come on the attack. Columbus has killed off the penalty. Both sides back to even strength.
You get the nod to go out there on the power play and make a difference, and you don't? It's frustrating, and it's a real momentum killer.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. St. Louis has the 1-0 lead. Columbus takes possession off the draw. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Sends the pass over. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Big time hit along the boards, and there's no give there.
Well, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone-crushing, separating body from puck.
Moves it quickly over to Leddy. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Takes it to the net. Stopped by the goaltender. Moves the puck behind the net. Hammers it on net. Denies him with the save. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. The Blue Jackets haven't had a lack of scoring opportunities, but they are still behind on the scoreboard. Columbus takes possession after that offensive zone faceoff. Denied that one.
I'm not sure how we saw this puck, James. I mean, he screened, there's a ton of traffic, and he finds the puck to make the save. That one's a fabulous one.
Taken by Buchnevich. Gaining momentum up along the side. The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck against the wall. Into the offensive zone. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. He grabs the puck here at the point. Slick feed. The Blues will play it through the neutral zone. Sends it in deep. The Blue Jackets have it behind the net. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. The Blues take it along the wall. The Blue Jackets take possession in the defensive end. St. Louis gains control of the puck. Broken up by Werenski. Good fight for the puck along the boards. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Comes up with the stop. Here's a short pass to Olivier. Can't maintain possession. Makes a save. Picked up along the boards by Werenski. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Moves it to Goodbranson. Too many bodies in the way. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Taken down, and the officials caught it. Krug's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Here comes the official's call.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by one.
St. Louis is set to go back to work on the power play.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, man. It is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They practice, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
at center and moves up ahead. Moves the puck along the half wall. Grabbed along the board by Bean. Slides the puck across to Saad. They go on the attack through center. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? And they win the defensive zone face-off. The Blue Jackets will play it from the defensive zone. Columbus plays the puck along the boards. Moves it to the middle. The goalie's first string comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame.
The Blue Jackets, Ben, showing some frustration there as they hit the post. Listen, you're only down in the game by a little bit. You have to find a way to claw your way back in with a perfect chance right there to give them some momentum.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's the pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Krug. St. Louis moves it quickly along the wing. Taken along the wall by Krug. And that one's turned away. Columbus will try to kill a few seconds off this penalty. The Blues come up empty-handed on the power play. Both sides back to even strength. Denies him with a save.
This power play unit was stagnant, James. They didn't create any offense. They didn't get any pucks to the net, and there were really no chances.
Columbus still trails here in the second, despite the fact that they've had more shots on goal. The Blue Jackets win the faceoff. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it up.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes a save.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We got a 1-0 game to this point. The Blue Jackets will start off on the attack after winning the draw. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Columbus takes possession off the faceoff. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Back to the blue line. Here's a pass to the middle. And that's stopped. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Gets in the lane with the body. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Steps across the blue line. Still keeps a hold of it. Picked up along the wall by Vishnevich. Columbus looks to break out in their own end. Grabs the puck. Passes it to Roslovic. Angles it over to Gaudreau. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Turns him away. And that puck leaves the zone. The Blue Jackets have it now. Quick feed to Gaudreau. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
St. Louis has the puck. Moves into the slot. Oh, he just got enough of that one to keep it out. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Here they come on the attack. Quick pass. Oh, save on the play.
Such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
Great defensive play to break it up. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. With some open space at center. Saad's got the puck. Hammers the shot. Oh, what a save on the clapper. Past the halfway mark of this period. 1-0 the score. the draw, they take possession. Moves it quickly over to Bede. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Corrali's got it to the side. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Bolduc's taking it from his own end. Slides the puck over. Schen's got it along the wing. Scooped up along the wall by Goodbranson. Grabs it in his own end. The Blue Jackets move the puck in the defensive zone. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Bolduc's swooping in on the attack. Play whistle, dead penalty coming up.
Well, that's certainly not going to help the team. I mean, they're losing by one. They got to find a way to get some momentum to get on the board. Now they find themselves killing a penalty.
The Blues once again send out their power play unit.
You're struggling on the power play. You have to find a way to get the shots through to the net. And you have to crash. Not one player, not two. Everyone has to drive.
Severson's moving the puck through his own zone. Quick pass to Thomas. With possession along the wall. Here's a shot. Oh, monstrous. Let's go! Right with the man advantage. And they make it click.
This is going to be one that the goaltender wants back. He's set to position, so he's making himself as big as possible. He just doesn't catch the puck as it goes low gloves high.
St. Louis wants this one tonight, extending the lead to 2 now, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'm so close to the intermission, and these are the ones that you really like as an athlete when your team is playing so well. You know the coaches are going to come in, and they're going to reward you. They're going to talk positive. That's a good place to be.
Uses the boards with the bank pass. Columbus takes hold of the puck. Here's a short pass to Severson. Here's a chance on the attack. Puck picked up by Roslovic. The Blues gain control of the puck. Thomas has it in the defensive end. Into the offensive end now. Here's a shot. And takes that one right in the chest and gobbles it up. Here in the later stages of this period, the Blues have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Columbus has the puck in their own end. Moves it to the offensive zone. Chance in front, and it's blocked. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. And that's stolen, and they'll go on the attack. Big time save by Bennington. Picked off by Parayko. St. Louis plays it along the boards. The Blues play it along the wing. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck along the boards. Sends it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Looks to pass it to Bolduc. Takes the pass. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. And he takes a shot. The Blue Jackets have it now. Nice zone entry from the right side. Columbus on the attack. Gives them nothing in front. Snapper from the slot. Turns another aside.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
The Blues play it along the boards. Let's see what the officials are calling.
You can almost hear the sighs on the bench as that third penalty within the frame has been called here, James. A tough position as they can't get any rhythm going on their bench. Well, I really like them working off the 1-3-1 sequence that they were successful on earlier, James. It really opens up the ice. You're using and stretching the entire zone. And listen, there's a lot of ice for the defense to cover. So you can look to the flanks, you can look to the bumper, but a lot of options off of it.
And nearing the final minute of the second. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Sundqvist. Moves the puck up to Shen. Sends a pass over. Denies him in close.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
The Blues will play it in their own end. Long lead pass into the open ice. Fires it. Off target. Takes the feed at center. Huge steal in his own end. Moves it to Sundqvist. Takes the feed. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Well, there you go. 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting coming up in moments. Jackets start with possession here as they open up short-handed. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Right in front of the official's eyes, and the hand is in the air. Here comes the call.
This is not the way they wanted the game to go. Just undisciplined, taking a ton of penalties. They'll have to reset and refocus if they want to find a way to get on top.
They'll get set to go to work with a 5-on-3.
Playing with a two-player advantage on the 5-on-3 is such an opportunity, but you have to have a sense of urgency that goes along with it. You don't want to be static.
Oh, saved it! What a stop!
Well, that's desperation at its finest, to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind them. He's going to be the foundation tonight. Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Sillinger's won it off the faceoff.
Merzlikins steals one with that incredible save, James, and his team knows it. You can see him puff out his chest. He's slammed a little bit of swagger now, and everyone in front of him knows that they got to energize. They got to elevate their game.
Binnington's got the puck, and we'll get a whistle here with a stoppage of play.
Well, and this is a smart play, James. He's made huge saves all throughout the game, and this is a smart decision to be able to preserve the lead. He knows exactly where he's at, and he gets a much-needed face-off.
Columbus will go to work here in the offensive end. Texier's out of the box, but they're still short-handed as he steps in to help try to kill off this penalty. The Blue Jackets carry it along the wall. And he makes the save. Oh, he's going to get called on that slash. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
This is a frustrating situation, James, just taking a whackload of penalties and really unable to get any momentum in this game because they're shorthanded the whole time.
Big opportunity coming up with a 5-on-3 man advantage.
Oh, the 5-on-3 opportunity. Sometimes you can move the puck around the perimeter looking for the perfect play. You gotta shoot the puck.
From the right side, they gain the zone. Here's the chance in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Looks to set up along the point. The Blues have the puck now. Buchnevich has got it through the neutral zone. Feeds the puck across to Neighbors. And they send it right back to him. Laying the body. Picked up along the boards by Thomas. From the slot, this shot. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
Merzlikins is just getting peppered between the pipes, James, doing everything to keep his opponent at bay. But, man, his team needs to shore up defensively and find a way to give him an opportunity even to breathe back there. I mean, it's frustrating for a goaltender when you're constantly facing these kind of shots.
Corrali's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Goodbranson's penalty has expired, and he'll join the penalty kill as they remain short-handed. Kyrou stick handling in his own zone. Quick feed to Sundqvist. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Great save by Merzlikins. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Corrali's ready for the draws that will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Columbus has it in their own end. Olivier's got the puck in his own zone. On the attack along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Corrali. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Puck grabbed by Buchnevich. And somehow he hangs on. Goodbranson's lugging the puck. Penalty expires. You really have to admire the effort of the penalty-killing unit on that one as both teams are back to even strength.
When you're feeling it, James, and that's another effective PK. You don't get much better than that, and it's all about read and react, and they did an excellent job.
Binnington's got it, and he's going to hang on as we get a whistle.
Well, he's been dialed in right from puck drop, and he has been under siege, James. Nice job to hold on to that puck. Now they can hit the reset button.
Columbus must be a little frustrated offensively. They've had plenty of good looks, but they still trail early in this third period. And he blocks a shot. Great defensive play. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Kyrie's got it against the boards. Penalty coming up. Whistle stops the play.
Well, the refs are calling a really tight game, and man, this has been a parade to the penalty box, and the entire bench looks agitated, and as a result, they keep taking more.
The Blues send their man advantage unit out once more.
Having success earlier on the power play, they recognize where the openings have been, but what I love about it is they're not afraid to change it up. The motion on this power play and these sequences have really been the reason they've been successful.
The Blues gain possession in their own end. Saad's got it in the defensive end. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Oh, he'll feel that one. Oh, great save and a beauty on the play. Columbus moves it ahead. Along the half wall with the puck. Loses his balance on the play. And here's a shot. Oh, what a save on the play. Wow.
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
And as play continues, this place is still buzzing, and they're getting loud here now.
Well, this is all about fan appreciation for that huge save. And, man, does this ever feel good? You know, you feel it right through you when you know you've made that big save, and everyone around you is appreciative.
Poked away at center by Krug. Makes a move in front. How did he stop that one?
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Buchnevich is ready to take the draw here on this power play. Columbus is taking possession off the draw on their own end. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Stopped by the goaltender. And he comes up big again. Time's up on the power play. Both teams back to even strength.
Finding ways to get it done, James. That's what the PK unit does here, and they give their team life as they're still within reach of this game.
Oh, and it's another save on the play.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but two consecutive saves.
The Blue Jackets need to find a way to break on through here. They've had plenty of shots on net, but they've got to convert here in order to even things up. With the blast! Glove save! Quick reflexes! Plenty of playing time left in this frame. St. Louis leads it 2-0. The Blue Jackets win the draw. And turns aside the slapper with ease. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. The Blue Jackets win it. And a big-time save on a big-time shot. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Folks gaining momentum. Dumps it into the ozone. Quick pass to Sillinger. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Buchnevich. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
The goaltender's at the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out.
Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one.
This shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Looks like we got a penalty coming up here, and he's knocked off the puck there. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
And yet another penalty is called, so out comes the PK unit, and you know what? They are taxed, they are worn down. If this continues, it's all going to backfire.
Face-off and another opportunity to take a look at the man advantage unit here.
The power play has seen success tonight, and I like what they've been doing, James. Just reading the ice that they're being given. Nothing to attack his.
Takes the shot. Makes the save. Saad's gained the line and on the attack. Fires it on net. Save made with the pad. Dishes it to Goodbranson. And now he tries to get it across to Bede. Great positioning in the defensive end. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Oh, he's just got enough of that to keep it out. Scores! And there's another power play goal. Wow.
Well, practice makes perfect, and you know that they've been working on this in practice. They've got the right personnel. The coaching staff has showed them video of how they want it executed, and they deliver tonight.
The Blues are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
St. Louis gains a hold of it. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. Passes on over to Neighbors. Slides it to Bolduc. Cuts to the front. Puts it on net. And that's blocked. Columbus takes possession along the wall. Oh, great little takeaway at center. Up along the wing. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck. Here's a chance. What a blocker save by Binnington. Moves it quickly over to Marchenko. Centering pass. Can't connect the play. And now it's grabbed by Neighbors. Takes it into the slot. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle. Columbus gains the zone and on the attack. The Blue Jackets play it along the boards. Taken along the wall by Sillinger. And he's got the answer for that one. Puck scooped up by Sillinger. What a steal in his own end. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Picked up along the wall by Falk. Retreats with the puck inside the defensive zone. Denied by Binnington. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. The Blue Jackets have been the busier team in the offensive zone, but they still trail in the third. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Scooped up along the wall by Texier. Makes the save on the slapper. Puck scooped up by Texier. Taken here by Nylander. Scores! And they finally get one.
Well, they break through. They finally get rewarded for their efforts here, James. I like the way they played. They didn't get frustrated. They stuck with it, and they wind up getting a goal. That's what you call having a knack for the net, James. When you get in tight and you're sniffing around, you better get that puck off quickly because you know there's defenders all in around you that are going to come and close.
The Blue Jackets don't have time on their side, but they're starting to scratch back.
They're scratching back, they're clawing back, but they're going to have to take some offensive chances. D are going to have to start jumping in, opening up lanes, and creating odd man rushes.
There's a solid collision. Quick shot! Crowds him with the glove.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Columbus is still down by 2 goals. The Blue Jackets win that offensive zone face-off. That opportunity's rejected. There's back-to-back saves. They score! Right on the doorstep. The rebound there to be had. And they made no mistake about tucking that one home.
This is actually a tougher play than it looks, James. You have to have timing and an awareness to be able to get your stick on that rebound and then bury it. Not a lot of time and space available, but he executes perfectly.
The Blue Jackets definitely needed that one here in the third.
You feel their energy amping up as they get through this third period, and they'll need to have their best hockey at the last if they want to get back in this one.
Corrales won the draw at center. Shot! Too much traffic
You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PK.
St. Louis is ready to go back to work on special teams.
Power play scored earlier tonight, and that gives you so much confidence heading into this one. You know how you executed the first time, they'll be looking for those same openings.
Columbus looks to break out in their own end. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Quick feed to Kyrou. Now he slides it up to Thomas. Drives to the crease. And he's peeling off to regroup. Blocked in front. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Off the crossbar. My goodness, what a shot. Turns it away. And he slides it quickly to Neighbors. And now he moves it quickly to Thomas.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
Moves it around along the half wall. And that pass attempt is deflected. Here's a short pass to Roslovic. Back at the point, they set it up. Centering feed. The shot. And that's blocked from someone in front. St. Louis is on the attack.
Well, you're leading late in the game. You've got to find a way to kill the clock. You know what the best thing is to do? Make sure it's not in your zone. That takes the pressure off, and that's a smart dunk right there.
Columbus gets an outstanding effort from their penalty killers. We're back to even strength. Check in with our own Carlin Babe, who had the better night in that head-to-head matchup with the Stars.
Thomas has been in the middle of it offensively, and I really liked his game. I think he's been the better player in this matchup, guys.
Moves the puck. And here's the pass to Nylander. Here they come on the attack. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. And that's intercepted by Thomas. Battling for it along the boards. And that's knocked away by Kyrou. And loses possession after a solid hit. Off a stick and they can't connect. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Columbus wins the draw. Big-time save on a big-time shot. Misses a golden opportunity there.
Columbus has worked really hard to generate offensive opportunities in this game, but they haven't been able to capitalize or execute, a reason why they're trailing in the third.
And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Taking along the boards. Oh, what a save. Back-to-back saves. My goodness. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
A tough penalty to take as you're looking for the equalizer. You're in a one-goal deficit. You got to find a way to generate offense, James. Real tough one to take. Thus far.
And he loses control here. Good fight for the puck along the boards. And it's a quick pass to Krug. And he takes the pass. Shot! Can't get it to go. Columbus gains possession shorthanded. Here's a chance in front. Scores! What a finish on the play!
PK unit always wants to manage the game. They're down a goal, and they just want to make sure that the deficit doesn't grow. And instead, they wind up with a shorty. They wind up with the equalizer and a huge momentum boost for their team.
The Blue Jackets have jumped right back into this one, and not a moment too soon in the third.
Oh, we have ourselves a game here, don't we, James? And this is what everyone wants. They love these nail-biters right to the finish.
Corrali's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Oh, he almost put him through the boards.
He's a power forward, and part of his game is delivering and executing hits. Well, he certainly did there.
Oh, Iverson. Takes the puck at the point. Stops him cold. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Takes a shot. Fantastic save.
Merzlikins works hard to get to position, and that allows him to make that incredible save.
Under a minute to play in this dandy. Slides it diagonally to Provorov. He's got a little jump. He's in all alone.
They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. Jenner's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. The Blue Jackets have it now. The Blues' man advantage comes to an end, and not the result they were looking for, giving up a shorty.
Well, that's a tough one for the Power. Hold on a second, James. There's going to be a call on this as you see the official signaling a penalty.
Slides the puck ahead to Thomas. Directed over to Krug. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Moves it to Shen. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Penalty coming up here.
The coach's responsibility is to keep them focused here. They got a job to do. They got to kill this penalty off late in the third. I mean, it's a tie game. They got to get it done.
St. Louis has a chance to really change things on this power play. The Blue Jackets take possession off the faceoff. Olivier's crossed the line and gained the zone. Oh, what a great save by Bennington. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. Goaltender's going to play the puck out of his crease. And with that, we are heading to overtime. Get those OT picks in on social media, and we will see if we can find a winner next.
Pick up your specially priced item. Start tonight is just $10. Hurry, and supplies are limited.
You love these moments of drama if you're a sports fan, and overtime is set to get underway. Looking for heroics here as they get underway in overtime. And he connects with the long ball.
Fast and quick lead pass.
The Blues take possession in the defensive end. Through center. Dishes it to Kyrou. Shot! And he keeps that one out. Taken by Buchnevich. Drives to the paint, and that's blocked away. Columbus has the puck. Goodbranson's got it on the offensive end. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Now a quick pass to Krug, and that's blocked in traffic. Through center along the wing. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Columbus wins that faceoff at center. Severson's got it in the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Corrali. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Oh, he skips into the line of fire and blocks that. And he slides it quickly to Severson. And that goes off the player in front. Great use of the stick to pick it away. Oh, makes the save, just not enough to keep it out.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
A critical face-off looming here, and let's see if they can maintain that offensive momentum.
Well, you know that the defensive side is vulnerable right now with a tired tender, and on the offensive side, you got to recognize that vulnerability and you have to attack the net.
Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Quick feed to Provorov. Too much congestion in front. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Columbus takes hold of the puck. The home team is really under siege here in their own end. Thomas brings it in. Game on a stick. Scores! There's your own team winner. Good night. And these fans don't want to go home yet. Listen to this place.
There's a reason why coaches talk about crisp passing and execution. They get angry in your skating practice if it isn't on the tape. He puts on a clinic here in distribution, and it winds up as a goal.
And the fans are getting loud once again to salute their Warriors here, Cheryl.
Oh, yeah, this is a lot of fun. I mean, this is the connection that you see between a fan base and their team, and it's a tradition, right? You come out on the ice, and you want to salute them and say thank you for providing energy throughout the game.
Hope you had as much fun as we did bringing you the action here from all of us at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Peace.